I believe we all know who this monster is. It is the Serpentex, the 1000th monster released in the game. I finally got my hands on a Serpentex. Sadly, I just got him today on my noob account, which is actually the day I'm about to get my old account back. Celebrating that. So, it's a win-lose, It's like a amazing, W at the worst time. So, Serpentex is a Blossom era light and fire pierce attacker. Serpentex is a bounty hunter who specializes in bringing down abominations. His unique modified laser rifle shoots venomous rounds that can incapacitate even the biggest, nastiest of monsters. So his finisher is deals insane fire damage to all enemies, applies a 3-turn till death countdown, and ignite. Alright, pretty amazing finisher. Insane fire damage. I don't know who is going to survive that. Alright, as for his trait, it is just amazing. First trait you got is one of the most OP ones in the game, especially for attackers. Pierce. Skills will pierce through defensive status effects. Evasion, mirrors, taunt, dodge area, anything. So basically, this attacker can, absolutely destroy anyone. It doesn't matter what they do. Doesn't matter what their trait is, what they're protecting themselves with. He will destroy them. I know I'm late on the hype train, but, I just got him. And chances are a lot of you are about to just get him, because now you can buy Blossom Era monsters, and he's the first guy on everyone's wish list. Second trait is your Umbrella trait, Hardened. Nice to have. It's the kind of thing that you really want in an OP monster, so that if the match kind of drags on, you still have that status caster to kind of protect you. Maybe things miss, but at the end of the day, it's not the biggest, it's not the worst. Third trait, I really like this cooldown immunity. So we've got monsters who cleanse cooldown, like Rarus and Lord Heyman, and it's just a nice immunity, It doesn't come around too often, but when it does, it's super nice to be immune to it. Although I guess you could say that about any immunity. It's whatever. It's kind of it'll come in handy, but it's nothing but a thing. Fourth is Abomination Hater. So this is why Abominations just are completely wiped out of the meta, because you have a light and fire Abomination Pierce monster hater. His lore tells you all you need to know. He specializes in taking down abominations, and he doesn't leave any wiggle room. So yeah, even as a trait, he has an Abomination Hater. This was good in Bounty Hunt for a while, but they are now just changing Bounty Hunt every single month, so that the guy you have to pay for has the special, oh, look at it, now the Bounty Hunt monster is undead, there's an undead fugitive hater, buy him. It's like a scam, but Abomination Hater is really great, because apparently there's 100-something monsters in the game with the Abomination trait, and he just shuts them all down. And the last one is actually really good, Status Caster Area Poison. Now, something I will say, and I love this, they actually nerfed Status Casters so that they can't instant kill, or at least Poison can't. Because Poison used to be an instant kill on all nature monsters. They nerfed it so that a nature monster will live with only 10% life left. But yeah, you basically instant kill a nature monster, no, a magic monster with just that status caster. And there's a lot of OP support magic monsters like Omnia, Pure Pandolph, and UV Fusion. And he has Pierce, so it doesn't matter if, Omnia, no, it doesn't matter if UV Fusion and Pure Pandolph start off with evasions, it just goes straight through, because that Pierce is so OP. And oh, my team just gave me 50 Titan Bolt cells. If I get Titan Bolt thanks to my team, I'm going to be a very happy crab. Alright, his moves are just ridiculously OP. Alright, I'm going to have to feed him all of the food I currently have. Sadly, I'm not loaded with food at the moment. Alright, so Twin Serpents, 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. Deals moderate fire damage to one enemy, applies burn. It's almost 50 damage. If you want just an easy spammable move, maybe you run it, but this guy has too many good moves for me to even consider it. This is just his 0 cooldown light AoE. This is insane. Triple lethality. Deals very heavy light damage, so the entire 75% light damage. That is massive, almost. Very heavy light damage, burn, sunburn, and poison. This is as, like, in my mind, this is a guaranteed insta-kill. Like, this is a must-have. A 4-turn burn, a 3-turn sunburn, and then a 4-turn poison. That is an guaranteed kill. On a 1-turn cooldown and 32 stamina? Holy cow, this guy is OP. I feel like a noob because I'm only seeing his moves really for the first time. Venom AB. Deals moderate fire damage to all enemies. Applies poison. Alright, just a poison AoE. Insensible Heat. Deals heavy light damage to all. A heavy light AoE on a Pierce monster? No wonder Earth monsters just... No, light... Dark monsters just have no shot. Jesus. And then Viper Venom applies Abomination Hater, triple damage, and a skill mirror, and vulnerable to itself. So I think, I don't know, maybe you run it, maybe you don't. I'll see it through. No. Overheated Poison deals massive fire damage to one enemy, applies poison to one enemy, applies burn to all. That is so nice. An AoE burn after a massive and poison to one. And then you've got Abomination Slayer, 3-turn cooldown, 48 stamina. Let me see. This is 42 stamina, 3-turn. So it gets kind of steep. It's triple lethality. I think you gotta run because it's a 1-turn cooldown, 32 stamina. It's lower than all these other ones. So it's really, wow, he's so OP. You really just want to choose whether you want to run Viper Venom, which is Abomination Hater, triple damage, and a skill mirror with vulnerable. So, like, this is like the dream Pierce monster move, where you just reflect any move they throw at you at triple damage. And then vulnerable is kind of the little takeaway. Or Abomination Slayer, where you apply Abomination Slayer, you do massive fire, and then you do 2 dots. So it's really whether you want to stop and have a setup move, or you want to just attack and have an Abomination Hater move. Because both ways you will have a complete counter for Abominations. But you got to decide whether you want a setup move that does no damage, or setup move that does 2 dots and the Abomination Hater first. I want to play with Viper Venom first, but I think you run the other move. So, wow, 3 rune slots unlocked. Thank you, SP. So, you already know I gotta get this guy fully kitted out. And then a level 5 speed rune. Sadly, I don't got much higher. And let's take you out. Let's really show what this is all about. Alright, so get rid of you. Serpentex. Alright, so... Look, you got True Vision or whatever. Look at this. Let's see if this can instant kill. Triple lethality. I take away half his health. He is an insane attacker. He will almost always be taking like half your health. So that's a pretty reliable show. Look. Oh, he cleansed it away. Alright, if he didn't cleanse that away, I think that would have been an instant kill. Alright, so let's do it to you. Oh, even though one of them doesn't land, I think it'll still like kill. Oh, he has a cleanse move. So look at this. Then you would do your triple lethality. Let's say this guy was an Abomination. You would be doing so much damage. Right? And then look at... You cleanse away that vulnerable. Cleansing... I mean, practically everyone can do it, right? So it's pretty easy to say that you will have cleansing. It's not really, like, cheating to use it. Alright, and look, sadly, I didn't get to reflect it. But look at this. You can apply triple damage and a hater. So if you have that proper hater, they are going down. And then you can do a heavy light AoE with triple damage. He is absolutely insane. Alright, so... let's get it back to you. Let's do triple lethality. What do I want to do? Triple lethality. Alright, only sunburn can land right now. I gave a Pierce monster cold blood. I'll just recharge. And then, I don't know, maybe... You don't want that setup move, so you can just go back-to-back massive attacks. I'll do this for fun. You're hastened. Alright, so his damage isn't the highest right now, but I guarantee you it will be. This guy had the highest light attacking stat for a while, and then look at this finisher, Deadly Toxins. Man, insane fire damage. Now, I kind of got, like, no damage right now, because he's at, like, a super low level. But he is just an absolute killer. Man, he's just an insanely good monster, insanely good. And now that you can buy him, you need to. There's no excuse. I'll just be taking that. I'll be taking this. Have my Serpentex fully kitted out. And for fun, I think I'm gonna look for an abomination. Where could I find an abomination around here? Oh yeah, but this kind of also does show that you won't see them everywhere. You will see a good amount of abominations, but they are not everywhere. I'll do this. Just look at this. This is just to showcase the fact that he is who single-handedly shut down this meta with these dark monsters. Because look, if you can do a heavy, not even moderate, not even like higher moderate, you can do a heavy light AoE with the most powerful light dot there is, Sunburn. There's not really much they can do to survive. And then you've got massive light attack on a 1-turn cooldown. He was just the perfect storm. And then, this is just, I'm sorry for these guys, shutting them down with this guy. And if they were an abomination, they would be in so much trouble. Remember that you have just the perfect counter for abominations. And abominations, they've been making a lot of bad free ones in the beginners meta. So if you get this guy kind of during the beginners era of your gameplay, you will absolutely wreck, because you will just be fighting abominations and dark monsters like Nabotis, all of the old OP ones, and you will just have Serpentex who can go straight through absolutely anything they can fight you with. You can absolutely destroy Mayor Modus if anyone ever has him. Serpentex just like wipes him off the face of the earth. Like, yeah, just Sunburn alone is such a powerful dot that just really speeds up the death of any dark monster. Same with Poison. That Poison status caster used to kill an Omnia if they didn't cleanse. Sadly, it doesn't have the exact same effect anymore, but it almost does it. So you can just like come in with your heavy light AoE and finish it out at the end. He's got revival and a good stamina regaining relic in that trap slot. So yeah, fantastic monster, 10 out of 10. Is he better than Cupid is the question. It's the question we all ask ourselves, because that really decides whether he's worth it or not. If he's better than Cupid, I can't say. I don't think he is, because Cupid just has better relics. But like, now that I see it, because I used to just like, kind of stand Cherub Cupid, I wouldn't hear the opposing argument, because I was like, no, I don't have Serpentex. I'm not going to let them say he's good, right? But like, now that I have him, he's so undeniably ridiculously OP that I think I gotta say Serpentex has got to be better, right? His attacking stat is so much higher. He's got a heavy light AoE, which is like a lot more than Cupid's like simple moderate AoE. He's got triple dots and so many massive attacks. Okay, so he's undeniably better. I'm not even gonna try and cope. He for sure is, and he's a definite pickup. He's a must-have. So, the must-haves are right here. Now that you can buy Blossom Monsters, buy Serpentex, King Autumn, Omnia, Shadonia, and those are the big OP ones that you need to get. And look at that. It wrecks nature monsters too, which completely erased the nature meta that ruled the Metro era from history. How OP this guy is. Well, it was Cherub Cupid that did that, but then this guy just comes in and he finishes off the job. Like any shot they had to come back, he just said no. And I do hate his history, the fact that he was a cash grab. Like, he was made to be the most crazy OP monster ever, right? Obviously he wasn't, but still, that was like the point of how good he was. And then they were like, oh, look at this super OP Pierce monster. Give us $20 for it. And it was the 1,000th monster ever, so it was like a big deal. And I don't know, that was kind of cheap. Whoa. Yeah, you can't see anything. I was about to say, I was trying to decide if you could see enough of my screensaver to cut that out of the video, but you couldn't. Ooh, Grateful Ted, loading screen. But yeah, Serpentex is an amazing monster. Must have. I got Titan Bolt. Yes, my teammates got me Titan Bolt. Shout out to you guys. Alright. But yeah. So, for sure, pick him up. An amazing monster. He is so simply OP. You just, like, run him with his absolutely massive attacking stats. You know, heavy, light to all. It's ridiculous reading off his moves. Like, you feel like it's a lie. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Really try and get this monster if you can. If you can't afford it, try and do some of the gem tasks. I think you really need this monster. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. This was my review. Very late, but I finally got around to it. So, you know, hey, I can't believe it's been like months since this guy got released that I'm finally doing my review on him. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like to support the video. Leave a comment in the comments down below. I don't know why I always get tongue twisted on that. Do you think he's better than Cherub Cupid, and why? So I'll be interested to hear that. Tell me why. And subscribe to join the Crab Army. We have just reached 130 subscribers, depending on what platform you check. Because I check on, like, online, and it says 130, and then I check somewhere else, and then it says 129. But either way, at one point, we hit 130. Absolutely massive milestone. Thank you all so much for that. And we're only going up. I'm about to get my old account back, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, because the Omni-Crab is about to be back on his best account. Your favorite Omni-Crab? Signing out. See you in the next one, and have a great day.